decided I wanted to do a couple of projects, or a project, and that was to change the stain on some things that I have. This is a sheath for a Grand's Forest Brooks small forest axe. This is the the original color. I thought I might want to change that up a little bit and maybe make it a little better. It's good as it is. Whoops. But yeah, there's always room for improvement. And then that gave me the idea to redo some boots that I have. These are high-tech hiking boots that I've had for a long time. Probably 5 years, but just kind of wanted to make them a little better. Well, I spent the last few minutes sharpening and cleaning up my tomahawk and my small forest axe. I love these two things. They stay very sharp. I try to take care of them as much as I can. But you know, I'm pretty lazy. So I got those pretty much done. I think I'm going to put another coat of linseed oil on that axe though. But what I'm in here for is I'm going to stain this leather sheath for my Grand's Forest Brooks. What I'm going to do is, it's already kind of a reddish color, but I'm going to stain it with this red oak. And there's the lid right there. You can see that kind of red tint on there. I'm going to stain the whole thing. And then when it's dry to where I want it to be, I'm going to take this dark walnut and go around the edges with that little brush right there. Just around the edge and along that seam right there. Flip it over, do the same thing. So right along there. And then feather it in towards the lighter, redder color that I'm going to put on there first. Alright, let's get going. I'll show you the progress. This is Minwax wood finish. This is just straight stain. It's oil based. And I'm going to use a little cotton ball. See what we can do here. This is red oak. Alright. Doesn't look that much different, except it's a little darker. I'm going to let that stay on there for a few seconds. Take it off and see what I got. So I think that's been about 15 or 20 seconds. I didn't time it, and that's okay. So that doesn't look too bad. It does have a reddish tint to it. It's darker than what it was. So far, I like it. Well, that's what it looks like after that one coat of red oak. I really like that color. It's definitely a more reddish color than what was on there before. It actually has a little darkness in it. So, but it looks so much better when I stepped outside to bring it over here to dry. But I wanted to get it on video. Looks good. So we're going to leave it out here for not too long, a few minutes. Alright. After I put that one stain of red oak on here, I let it hang up here in the garage, I don't know, for about 10 minutes or so. And then I decided just to put it out in the sun. So I hung it up on a hook out there by the pool house for, again, about 10 minutes or so. But it's, you know, it's plenty dry. Okay. Quite a bit darker. So let's see if I can just kind of feather this in a little bit. The way I figure it, by the time I get this stain on here, on both sides, it'll be time to take it off. Feathering isn't working exactly how I thought it would. Probably my brush is a little too wet still. Okay, let's set down that right there. And so before I get too far, how am I going to do this? There. I'm going to wipe this brush down, see if it helps in thinning out those edges. Alright, let's let her dry, see what we got. I'm fine with. Alright, let's hang this up. Alright, let's see if we can kind of buff this out a little bit. And then we're going to put some Neat's Foot leather conditioner on it. Should kind of shine up a little bit. Only a, you know, a satin look, but still. Yeah, looks good already. Now this Neat's Foot might make the stain a little darker. It seems like it's doing it already, but that's okay. Alright, buff that a little bit. Alright, I like that. I like the color. Alright, I'm going to hang it up one more time. See how it looks. Alright, there is the finished product. The sheath for my Grand Force Brooks. And I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, basically, what I really wanted most was just to not ruin it. And it is a little bit darker, but it had a little bit of red in it already. And it still has that, which I like. And the extra darker stain along the edge. Well, let's face it, the whole thing that I just did, staining leather with wood stain, is brand new to me, so you know, it's a good start. But I think that that reddish color is what I'm going to end up staining my boots, which they'll have to dry still. I mean, I gave them a good cleaning. They won't be ready to do that until tomorrow. And so Stay tuned for part 2, right? I like it. So yeah, I am definitely happy with that. And if my boots look that good when I'm done with them, I'm going to be real happy with them too.